Morning everybody, it's Monday, back at it. I'm over here at Flint Equipment, which is now it's a Dobbs Equipment, but I've always called it Flint. But Greg and John over here are gonna help me swap out the track on the Mini really quick. And we got some stuff to do around the farm, and then I'm taking this thing out to another job. We're going back over there where we've been cleaning up that big backyard area with the mulcher and stuff. We got to get that debris cleaned up. So what we've got is this track is busted. There's a hole right here somewhere in it, and it's cockeyed. So got a new track in the back of the truck. I'm gonna unload the machine, grab that track out of there, and we'll set it up over here, and they're gonna, I guess they'll bring the forklift over and we'll swap this thing out. So let's get the machine off the truck. Alright, so I'm just going to bring the forklift around. I don't feel like trying to pick that track up again with the thumb in the bucket. We'll go ahead and take it into the shop. We're going to do it inside, which is nice because the wind is blowing out here today. You may have to move that. We have to move that. Yeah. And we're off. We can put a block right here, and I can take the four-way and push that idler if we need to.
Well, I might try to, like you said, slide the pins in there and roll the pins around if it works, because that'll shove the idler in, and then we can slide the track off.
Okay.
that'd be your problem.
Yeah.
You just walk over and just see it all like.
Yeah. That's a handy little trick. I didn't know if it would work. It worked on the mini or the skid steer last time I did it. Last year. And away we go. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, so those are number 12 hex.
Okay.
That's a number 12. It's kind of weird. I had to go. Took me forever to find a number 12 somewhere the other day. So while we're doing the track, I'm checking all my rollers, making sure none of the bearings have gone bad. Checking my idler, make sure the bearing is good in my front idler. Everything seems solid and good. So we're gonna swap that sprocket out. That better be the right sprocket. So the reason those are coming out so easy is I had actually already broken them loose with a feeder bar. I went and bought a number 12 and broke them all loose and loosened them up, and then I just kind of torqued them back a little bit just to hold the sprocket on there while we were getting in everything transferred, you know, getting this thing moved around to get it in here and stuff. So, oh, it looks like we got to have the old shit bar to knock it off of there. And she went. The bell tolls. It's cleaned up. I don't know what that is right there, Mike. That right there. Whatever it is, it's been cut in there.
Might be a spot to pry off the sprocket.
Ah, that could be it, yeah.
I'm not really.
Wire brush?
Yeah,
Let's clean that off. All right, so Mike's gonna take the paint off the one side of the sprocket here. So Mike, I didn't know this because I'm not a mechanic, but explain why that's and why you guys do that.
Well, we've had in the past sprockets and rollers and things that that have come loose. I know, like I said, it sounds silly, but sometimes this paint is so thick that when it wears off, like it'll actually cause the bolts to come loose.
I did not know that. I would have just slapped that thing on there, but that's interesting to know.
I mean, again, you know, probably people, you know, that's not necessary, whatever. But as far as it can't hurt anything. I mean, it's just, you know, it's what I was shown how to do. So
cool. You guys are mechanics.
Yeah.
I trust you. Let's get this thing on there.
You say you want to put anti-seize on these?
Yes, yeah, I would. Dude, you don't want to know what I had to go through hardly to get those things to break loose. So Mike's putting some anti-seize on the bolts for me, because when I broke these bolts loose, they were, I'm guessing, I think these sprockets were original to the machine, and those bolts did not want to come out of there, but I got them out, and I want to be able to get them out again if I ever have to do this, or whoever has this machine after me or needs to change those out, they will come out a little bit easier.
And Mike, does that machine run? Where you want to put it at? I'm gonna put it up so my doors. I got to bring up the excavator in here.
Yeah, it's fine. Just make sure everything's, there's stuff on the tracks. Make sure everything's moved. Yeah, it should run.
Now I don't know what the torque spec on these bolts are, but I'm going to do them to about 190 foot-pounds, which is what the hex bolts on the Prenoth mulcher that hold the teeth on go on at. And I think if they can hold a tooth on there at 2,000 RPM mulching into wood, I think that'll be plenty strong enough to hold these bolts into this sprocket. And I'll check them. I'll check the torque on them after 8 hours, and then maybe after another 40 or 50 hours, just to make sure they're not coming back out, because those bolts coming back out is a bad day, ain't it, Mike? Yeah,
it's not good.
Not good. So I'll keep an eye on all of that, and yeah, we should be good. Tighten these down. I don't know why those had to be hex.
No idea. Just run them in, and I'll get the torque wrench and
Yeah. Or does it have like a digital reader on it?
It actually lights up green.
Oh, cool.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That's cool. If I ever have a shop, it's going to have a crane. That thing is handy.
I'll tell you, it's the best thing ever.
Look, you got a podcast going. I'd say something else on tonight.
We're going to have to turn it. thought it went, yeah. How much can that lift, Mike?
10,000 pounds, I believe.
10,000?
Yeah. 5 tons.
You guys think that track is light? When FedEx brought it to me, the shipping weight on it was about 650 pounds. So it's, at least that's what they said it was. So it's got a decent bit of weight to it. It's not light. I guess because they're just so flexible and soft, it looks like you can just pick them up and throw them on there, but that's not quite how it works. Not like a tire.
Yeah.
see if this. It really helps preserve pay grease. All right, everybody, new track is on the machine. Everything's tensioned up, tightened up. I'm gonna call Kubota about the torque specs on those bolts. I think 200 will hold them for now. I think it was like 190, 200 is what we torqued them to. I think that'll be fine for now. I'll call them today. And if they need to be tightened up a little more, I got a torque wrench in my truck that goes up to like, I think 300 or 400 foot-pounds or something like that. It's pretty high. So I can torque them back, you know, a little bit more if they need it. But yeah, this should work for now. So I'm gonna take this over to the farm. We need to do something over there for Kelly for a few hours, and then tomorrow we're going out to the backyard job. So I will just make this its own separate video for all the mechanic nerds out there that want to watch us change out a track. I thought I'd make a cool video, and just thank you to the guys over here at Flint and Dot, aka Dobbs. There's Greg right there, man in charge. And if you guys need any kind of work done to a piece of heavy equipment in and around Myrtle Beach or Conway, these guys are awesome. They work on anything pretty much. I mean, I've seen them work on Case, Komatsu, Kobelco, Volvo, you know, Bobcat. They've worked on my Kubota. I've seen them work on everything over here. So if you have anything that just needs work, these guys can pretty much work on it. They work on these water pumps for United. They do a lot of work for United. I've seen them work on Takeuchi's over here. They work on everything. So if you need anything, they do a lot of undercarriage work. So you need undercarriage stuff. They're great people. I've really enjoyed coming over here, and I don't even own any deer equipment, and they treat me like I'm family, which is just says all you need to know about them. So, and they do sales stuff. You need some big piece of deer equipment, they got all the cool forestry stuff out there, dozers, excavators, whatever. So, all right guys, I'm gonna load this thing up and we're on to the next project. So I will catch you guys later. Bye everybody.